Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to Some Anime Eternal. They have released a new update. Update 7 Part 1. So there's going to be an update 7 Part 2 with a new game mode. I don't know when that's coming out. I imagine probably in a couple days. They have added families and titans, which are both gachas in the last world. Titans damage scales as percent from player damage. Okay, so like, you know, titans in most other animes or most other simulators. Don't delete your titans. Okay. Added 5 more rank ups, 3 new accessories in world 11, a new starter pack, and a new exclusive star, and then just code. So they didn't really release that much. I did already do this, and I got I was gonna say Mobolt. It's just Mob from Mob Psycho, good anime. And then I got Kakarot from Mr. Goku from DBZ. So I got both of them, which is really, really nice. I don't know why this is Colossus and Naruto. Wait, yeah, I just noticed. Wait, they're all like hybrids of each other. All right, that's really weird. Okay, but yeah, we got those guys. Which, if we go to our thing, you know, not looking at too bad. We started using the same avatar because there's not really any better ones I can get right now because I'm too weak. But fighters, new tab, which is cool. I did already get the statue aura. You guys were telling me about that in the comments. I did get that, which is nice. So it gives 0.75, so 3 times as much as this aura, which is nice. So basically what I'm going to do is sit here until I have just more power. That way I can go over here at the area 10 and start making progress. I won't end this video until we get to area 11 and get some titans and families. We might have to, we might not actually be able to get any of those because I forgot they don't give them in dungeons or anything, which is pretty annoying. But we should probably go to this dungeon lobby over here and just do this really fast. Okay, well, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get back to AFK and I'll see you guys back in just a bit once we have, just a little bit more power, like I said, to get through area, I believe 10 we're stuck at right now. Yeah, area 10. Okay, guys, I have about 8 DD. I could rebirth or rank up soon, I guess, which is probably what I'm going to try and do. But at the Magic Hunter, I have already done that quest that I was working on. It gave us 5% more damage. So I'm working right now on this one, defeat killers. But the only problem is these guys, I can defeat pretty easily. I don't have my damage set up on right now. I am missing some stuff for damage, but if we look at our powers, I went ahead and got the legendary on both of those. So I'm missing, obviously, some mythics, some supremes. That's why I've been working really, really hard on this one, so I can get this, because that's, a little bit more damage. But there's other things I'm missing as well that I need to try and get, like, I think, crit damage would help, I guess, a little bit. I'm not too sure. But these guys takes me a couple minutes to defeat. They're 50 or 5 QND. Not too bad. And then these guys are 60, which take a decent bit of time. These would probably take me about like 10 minutes maybe each with my damage team. And then, these guys have 630, so that would be a lot. I need to defeat 10 of them. And then the last guys over here, have SXD, which would take probably like an hour each. Maybe not that long, but about that long. So I don't really know what to do. I'm just trying to get power right now, honestly, so I can rank up a couple times. I've been sitting on this power for an hour, I want to say, so it's taking a while to rank up and everything. And I don't necessarily know what else to do besides just do a bunch of dungeons, because, I mean, I've been grinding this area. I've been AFKing this area for maybe 4 days. And I've not really gotten too much. I have obviously, like taken breaks, not grinding that area, but I've spun a lot, haven't gotten the Phantom or anything. Let's just take a quick look. I have Mythic on both of those. Haven't been lucky to get the Super Saiyan yet, sorry. And then I've been upgrading that one. I have the demon fruit, the dough fruit. I have that one, so 5 times damage there, which is absolutely crazy. Obviously better swords would help me out a bunch, so we need to do that. I have both of those. Oh, actually I don't have this one, so yeah, I need this one for sure to be a phantom. That would help out a bunch. That one is, I guess, not max anymore. Curses, I have that one, but that's power. This one was almost max. It's not anymore. Weapons, like I said, I need better weapons. I have a decent breathing on this one. I guess what we can do is try and get a better one of those. But we need more breathings, of course. And then we can try and get a better one of those. That would help us out a lot. We have all of these maxed out, or I guess they were maxed out. This one needs to be better a little bit, but I'm not going to do that until I've, most of the gachas done. I have all of this done except that one. And I mean, I guess, yeah. And then this one I'm not going to do because it's just 38 for literally 0.1. I'll do that some other time. This one, trying to work on mythic for this one because we can't, defeat the guys that drop those super easily. This one we obviously need to upgrade. And then these ones is what I'm working on right now. Legendary, and then level 6. And then we're not at area 11 yet. So that's what we're working on. And then our jewelry is a gold one. We do have 2 of those in accident, but our jewelry is just a gold one. What we need to do, honestly, is make a damage one. Ooh, yeah, actually a damage one would be really, really nice. We definitely have to do that. 0.5 times more damage would be crazy. Yeah, so we need that. So we need bronze rings. Let's go, where is it? Resources. We need the red thingies, which we don't have enough of, and then we have enough bronze rings. So we could do that. And then let's just walk forward, sorry. And then our silver ring, we do have a silver ring. If we do a silver ring and one of these rings, we should have that. I feel like bronze, blue ring, and a silver ring. Oh, we just need the blue crystals. Okay, so we get enough crystals, and then we have that. And then eventually, once we get enough blue crystals, we can turn it into a better, gold ring, which is nice. And then we have to start working on this, so yeah, so first things first, I guess what I need to do is just build this one whenever I get enough of the red crystals. And then over here, attack range is max, and then this is, looking like 900 trill for every single thing, which I guess we can upgrade once. But nice, starts in a couple seconds. Also, let me know what the dungeon boxes do. I've not been getting any dungeon boxes or anything. Is that just like the materials? I would assume so. Actually, yeah, never mind. So a leaf box, that's what I was really confused on. A leaf box looks to be just something that drops in there, which is okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind a little bit. I'm going to put, while I'm doing these, you want to go ahead, you want to put your stuff on. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm just going to grind. See you guys back in just a bit. Probably once we've rebirthed or ranked up and gotten a decent bit more energy. Probably to like 20 DD or something like that. I think honestly we might need around 50 to 100 DD to complete the area 10, which is going to be honestly really, really tough because once we get to area 11, I don't think we're even going to be able to, get any of the families or titans. That'll probably be in the next video. Okay, guys, it has been so long, but we are finally done. If you look, I have 75 DD over here. And that's because I AFK'd all last night on area 3. I got the Phantom Zanpakuto, or Zangetsu, which is really, really nice. So we have that. Before I ever turn that off, make sure I team and update. There we go. Alright, so we have that, which is super sick. That took us a long time, to be completely honest. Because I AFK'd with all of my best power stuff, of course. There we go. Just make sure everything is on good. We didn't get any good avatars, really. I mean, Kilio might be better, honestly, but I really don't know. Boom. We have the last area unlocked, finally. So, what is at this area? We have this one for 590 trillion. This one for 890 trillion. What I'm gonna do is put on... where is it at? Teams. And then equip this one. I believe this one is for all of my money. So this one is my money one. So I'm going to go grind up a whole lot of money really fast. It honestly shouldn't take too long. If we just, I think we need like 1.5 QD, something like that, maybe total. Make sure we have that on. We have, I mean, like, this doesn't really matter too much, but we do have most of our coin-based things on, which is nice as well. I don't think any of these will change it. No. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit there, grind up a bunch of money for probably about 15 or so minutes. That should all it really take, honestly. Yeah, and then I'll see you guys back once we're done, and we can get our fighter, so our Titan, and our families. Okay, guys, we have 3 QD. So, I mean, we're gonna sit here and get just a little bit more money, but we're gonna buy that. And we're just gonna buy that one. There we go. Alright, so families, first off. Sure, let's just buy 500. Just because I want to be, you know, not terrible at the game. So, hopefully we can at least get a legendary, because if we don't, I feel like it's absolutely cooked. We've at least gotten an epic, so that's something, but I feel like 200 Robux for only an epic is a very feels bad moment. But it is also 6 times energy right now, so it's not absolute trash. Let's also buy this one. I know, super big waste of Robux, but it's a very hard spot where I am right now, where I'm very weak. So it's very hard to get up to these, you know, newer areas to get all the materials. It would probably be a long time until I got the materials. I don't understand what's going on right now. So they said in the update log, don't delete Titans. So, let's go to fighters. Oh, we already got the Phantom? Oh, that's actually sick. Okay, so it does 40% R damage, and it attacks every 1 second. I mean, that's pretty helpful, I think. But it says don't delete your Titans, so I don't know why. I'm just not gonna delete any of them. I mean, I honestly wish I would have gotten a Phantom of the other one, a Phantom Power. I think a Phantom Family would have been way nicer and just had like an epic of the other ones, but also not really gonna complain. It is nice. It definitely helps. But yeah, 6 times energy there is also very nice. So let's equip everything that we can. Maybe we can equip more fighters sometime. I don't know. Stone ore, whatever that one is. All this. Yeah. So actually, let's see here. Only 500 billion. Maybe I can open for a little bit. Let's put on this. Let's put on the luck aura as well. We have 1.88 QD. Let's see. It doesn't show money over there, so we've opened a couple times. 1.87. Okay, so maybe I can sit here and AFK a little bit until we get a full team of mythics. I think that would be super nice. But I don't know. Maybe we won't get that much, but if we don't get a full team of mythics, we can always go back and grind more coins, which is always nice. Because, yeah, it's looking like right now we're definitely going to run out because, you know, we've not even gotten a single mythic. And we need, I think, like a 9. I don't know how good they are, but we also do have some pretty decent ones if we can. Wait, also stats. We didn't put our stuff into damage. That would have taken so much, like, less time if we did that. Our units are not too bad. 143k isn't terrible, but hopefully we can get some of these at least. All right, guys. Well, we just got the Phantom of this one, which is really nice. It really didn't raise me that much. I was getting like 11.1 UD. Now I'm getting 13. I mean, not like a crazy difference, but obviously very nice. Let's see here. I mean, we have a mythic for basically everything. Okay. We have a mythic for basically everything. We need this to be up, but it's really bad chances now, so I don't necessarily care about it too much. But we just need a couple more Phantoms, which we'll work on that, you know, overall. I'm just going to AFK at area 8 overnight. But we're getting 13.3 UD. I did upgrade Killua because he is a lot better. 133 is 350k. This one's only 253k. So what I'm going to do is probably just grind overnight. Try and get a lot more powerful. That way we can beat area 11. I think part 2 should be coming out tomorrow when this video releases. So then we can, you know, play that as well. I don't think it's going to add a new area since it's not technically an update. It's just like a different part of an update. So I don't think it's going to add any worlds. So we should be good. Hopefully we'll be strong enough to, you know, do everything with that. And then hopefully by next update, we should be strong enough to just beat area 11 pretty fast. So we can go to that. So what I'm going to do is, honestly, my goal is to try and get all of these mythics up to Phantoms. We're almost there, honestly. We just have these 2, and then the first 2 in the first world. The Phoenix Fruit we already have, so we don't need that one. because the Phantom, which we already have, is a damage one. We need Supremes as well, of course, which is honestly while I'm working on this. So right now it's a 7x, but if we get the Supreme, it's a 15. So that's going to be a very big increase if we end up getting that, which honestly, we've spun a lot. Probably won't happen anytime soon if I had to guess, to be completely honest. But there's not too much we really do. But besides that, what we need to do is, I mean, like area 7 or so, we do need to... I think, is it area 7? It's like up here. Over here. It might be like 8, maybe. There we go. You don't really need to even turn auto click off, but whatever. This guy is just an avatar. Okay, so area 8. I don't remember where this one is. Let me find where this SS boss is, because I remember one of them is supposed to drop some sort of shoes as movement, so you move a little bit faster, or at least I believe so. Okay, well, apparently he's down here. Boop. Oh, what's up, Madara? Yeah, the Shinobi Flops, which is... We can actually beat this guy. We don't even have that much power right now, but... If we go to teams and do this one, equip, yeah, we do beat him a lot faster. So this guy might even be a better avatar. I mean, if we were to get him. But apparently, let me just AFK this guy for a couple minutes. But apparently he drops another accessory that is for movement speed, which obviously isn't like super crazy or important or anything. But it will be nice to have at least one of them. And then other than that, how do you see like the stats, equipment? Yeah, we need like legs or a neck accessory, which... is probably like the World 11 one that they just added, but obviously no one can beat that yet. People can probably beat the Area 9 SS boss, but probably not Area 10 either, if I had to guess. But like I said, I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes, see if we can't get these Shinobi Flops. There we go. We already got one. 10% more movement speed, which is obviously nice. I'm going to grind it just a little bit more, and then we can call it a video. All right, guys, let's see. I have literally been here for probably about 10 or so minutes. Only got some green, which is pretty unfortunate. I think what I'm going to do is put on just my best energy, of course. We're only getting 3 UD, so we have to go back, re-equip everything, which is very annoying. But that is okay. So we're getting 6 now. Okay, make sure the right ore is on. That's a big one, yeah. And then gold ring, of course. So I'll have to fix that later while it keeps doing that. Our energy one is doing that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is AFK area 8, because obviously want these power eyes to, you know, to get the Supreme. So I'm going to AFK over here. Next video, we should be getting most of the Phantoms, and maybe even checking out the update part 2, depending on how much I get done tomorrow, if I can make a video out of that or not. And then once we have a little bit more power tomorrow as well, I'll probably just AFK completely overnight. Maybe with an auto clicker on rank up, or maybe just wake up after a couple hours so I can rank up, because that'll be really nice to get a lot more energy. And then we can get a better pair of the shoes as well. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a lot of the dungeons. That way, if we look, I can upgrade 2 things. First of all, I want to upgrade this so I can get a damage bronze ring. I don't necessarily care about luck or coins, to be completely honest. Coins would be nice later on, but they're not like a necessity. I feel like damage and energy obviously are necessities. So I want this, and I also want to upgrade to a silver energy ring. So I just need blue crystals for that, and I also need blue crystals just for this one, so we can have a 0.5. So it'll be a 0.2 increase from the just regular gold ring. And then I will get a very big damage increase with the gold damage ring as well. So I'll be grinding a bunch of time trials as well. But if you guys did enjoy Update 7 Part 1, I think overall it's pretty decent. Has Titans, which are pretty good. It's basically just like extra little damage inside your little circle, which is nice. Families, which is just another gacha, is cool. I don't necessarily know what it means, don't delete your Titans. Like, don't just delete the one that you're using, which I would assume that's, you know, I assume it doesn't necessarily matter how many Titans you have. You should just keep your best one. or maybe your best 2 in case they add like a game pass to equip multiple. I don't understand why I need to, keep all those unless I'm misinterpreting that, which let me know in the comments below. 3 new accessories in the last world, so that does mean that they did add the neck thing for your equipment down here, which is nice. We also do need to get better swords. I don't have 2 of these swords. I just have 1. The other one's a legendary, but I do definitely need better swords as well. But that'll be in time. And then, yeah, they just changed up the starter pack and the exclusive star as well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, let me know what you guys thought about the update. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!